When you think about your characters, what is the first thing that comes to mind? In this short little video, I'm going to talk about two questions that you should ask yourself about your characters and that you should know so that you can create a character that goes beyond the surface. Because the goal, remember, is for us to make readers care, but also for your character to stick with us, right? Long after the story is done and we close it down and you want them lingering and living rent free in our heads, right? And so just in case you're new around these here parts, my name is Dana. I'm a USA Today bestselling author in both romance and paranormal romance. I'm a developmental editor and I am the chief storyteller at Danger Tales. I help romance and fantasy authors to write addictive novels, the type that readers can't help but to gobble up, and to build profitable publishing companies. And and we get to have a lot of fun with this, right? We get to have a lot of fun because romance is my jam. So, what are those two questions that you should think about when it comes to your characters? Y'all just know this my jam. But the first one is, who do they pretend to be? Every character has this sort of surface identity, the face that they show the world, but beneath that is their true self, often buried beneath fear, past trauma, societal expectations. I love the way that Michael Haig says it. He says their essence, which leads us to the second question, and that is who they truly are. In romance, we get the opportunity to meet both versions of them. We get to meet who they pretend to be and how we may even call their representative, right? The person and the version of themselves that life and circumstances and heartbreak and disappointments has molded them to be. Sometimes it is a 10 to 20 foot steel wall that is around their hearts that that we must scale, right? To be able to get to the essence and the heart. So we have the surface and the soul of who they are. Now, what is amazing is we get to that second question of who they truly are, their soul self, their true self that your love interest sees, feels, brings out in them. And so, what I want you to think about is, how do your protagonists present themselves to the world? And what's their deepest truth? And even on the flip side, what is their deepest wound? What is the thing that they want to protect and shield at all costs? And does your story force them to confront it? All right, your girl is out. Leave a comment if you are working on a character. Who does your character present him or herself to be? And what is the flip side? What is their surface self versus their soul self that we get to experience in your story? Let us know in the comments. I am out. Have a fantastic day. And as always, happy writing. Goodbye.